Just so.
Vietnam.
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 Just so Vietnam.
Hello and welcome to Just So Vietnam, a Vietnam travel guide and also a guide to the way of life here. In the next 10 minutes we are going to explore modern-day Vietnam through the eyes of expats who call it home. Let's check out the headlines for this episode of Just So Vietnam.
What is nhạc đỏ, or literally translated red music? You might have noticed that the kind of music is played popularly on Vietnam's historical events. And Sam will explain more about this in Just Ask.
And then in our segment of Just Try, let's experience the sport of stand-up paddleboarding on Huang River in Hue City. And last but not least, a useful travel tip in Vietnam for solo travelers will end our show. What do you want to know about Vietnam? Just ask my co-host Sam Patterson any questions about travel and life here in Vietnam.
Em ơi, em đang nghe gì?
Em đang nghe nhạc đổ.
Red music? Really?
Yes. Wanna try?
Yeah, sure. Chào bạn. As a foreigner living in Vietnam, I often hear red music, or nhạc đỏ. This is Vietnam's revolutionary music genre. The music is often written with a complex melody, although the lyrics are simple so as to appeal to everybody. Most of the songs are written with an epic theme, so as to stir the emotions of the listener. Unlike other music, red music always promotes patriotism and Vietnamese values above all else. Love in red music is always incorporated into love of the homeland, the country, the community, even all of humanity. In this music, there's no weakness or loneliness. This is why Vietnamese people often play this music during the war to cheer up the morale of the army. Although red music is listened to in many social situations, it's most famously played to commemorate important historical events. That's why when Vietnamese people hear it, they often feel invigorated with a sense that something in the atmosphere has changed as an important date draws near. The 74th anniversary of the August Revolution is coming. On that occasion, and Independence Day which follows, red flags will be draped and you'll be able to hear red music played everywhere as a symbol of national pride and sacrifice. Have you listened to red music? If you haven't, give it a listen and let us know how you feel. You can always leave us a comment on Facebook or YouTube. I'll be back next episode with more.
Stand-up paddleboarding, also known as SUP, is one of the fastest growing board sports in the world. It has become quite trendy in Vietnam too. In this segment of Just Try, our guest host, Brett Hirsch, will join a daily tour with the SUP Hue Club, trying SUP for the very first time.
So it's the tender hour, 6 in the morning right now, and right about sunrise. So we're gonna be on Huang River here now, going all the way down to the walking street area together. Yeah, it's a perfect time to be on the water. Dạ đã chéo tôi lập có club đi bao lâu rồi?
Câu lạc bộ mình thì mới hoạt động khoảng đầu năm 2019.
Cho ca đây, tại sao đặc biệt?
Cái chèo súp này thì một môn mới của Thừa Thiên Huế mới du nhập vào. Thì bên cạnh chúng ta chèo súp thì chúng ta còn có tắm sông, rồi còn có thưởng ngoạn cũng như là nhìn những cái khung cảnh của Huế rất là đẹp mỗi sáng. Và cái chèo súp này thì môn này rất tốt cho sức khỏe với những người bị bệnh xương sống, những người bị đột sống cổ, đột sống lưng cũng như là thoái hóa đột sống. Thoát vị đệm đệm thì khi chèo súp này thì làm cho cái bệnh tật được thuyên giảm cũng như là được đỡ hơn rất là nhiều. Bên cạnh những hoạt động thể thao này thì chúng tôi còn kết hợp với những cái hoạt động dọn rác để làm sạch dòng hương. Một trong hai cái yếu tố làm cho cái bộ môn này được nhiều sự thu hút của giới trẻ.
Ô tô ca thủy vị quá. Rất sắc, rất đẹp, rất xanh.
Xanh sạch đẹp.
Đăng nhập tô ca thành phố ở đấy phải không?
Đúng.
Did you know stand-up paddleboarding is an outdoor water sports activity in which a rider stands on a large board and uses a paddle to move through the water? Along the way, many subboarders also sit or kneel or even lay on the board and paddle with their arms. Look at Brad, he's getting used to the board.
While I'm chit-chatting with Quad and getting used to the board, the club members already divided themselves into two groups for cleaning up trash on the Hoong River. One group goes after floating trash, while the other collects litter stuck along the riverbank.
Mình cảm thấy rất là thú vị khi mà mỗi sáng thức dậy thì được đón bình minh và khung cảnh Huế rất là đẹp và làm những công việc rất là có ích như là nhặt rác trên sông Hương.
Rất muốn là ý thức của mọi người, dân của thành phố Huế nói chung và những người sống ở trên sông nước nói riêng là nên có ý thức là đừng xả rác xuống dòng sông Hương. Vì ở trên bờ thì mình rất là dễ dọn dẹp nhưng ở dưới sông rất là khó. Cho nên là mình cảm thấy là rất là tự hào và cảm thấy có ích trong cái vấn đề là góp một chút công sức để làm sạch dòng sông Hương.
Both gloves and trash bags are all provided. I gotta get after it and go join them now. Today, it's both my first time stand-up paddling and also my first time as a floating trash collector. Now that all the boards are piled up with trash collected from the river, it's time to go have some fun with the sport.
Oh my god, the belly flop hurts.
1, 2, 3.
Are you a solo traveler? Then you should come to Vietnam. The country has been recommended by Lonely Planet, the large travel guide book publisher, as one of the best places for solo travel. Stay tuned as we've got more tips for solo travelers in Vietnam in our segment of Just Go! Although tipping is popular in some parts of the world, in Vietnam, the culture of tipping is still in its infancy. Giving tips in Vietnam depends on various factors, but it is mainly based on the standard of service. In high-end international hotels or restaurants, tips are always included in the bill. However, you can still offer more if you are happy with the service. In tourist cities like Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang, tipping is more commonplace. But the money doesn't always find its way to the service staff, so personal tips are recommended. Money is not necessarily the only way to tip. Alternatives can be some specialties or delicacies from your own country. And with that, we come to the end of this episode. Now, if you like this program, be sure to leave your comments on the VTV World fan page or to subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Martijn and this is Just So Vietnam!